Greetings and welcome to Ask the Gardener by Gardening Adventures. This is Dr. Manetta, and we are glad to be back with you again on this special segment of Ask the Gardener. And we had a question come in regarding herbs, the art of drying herbs. As we're going through this season, we want to know how to preserve our herbs. So our question from one of our viewers is, how should one dry herbs? How long does the flavor last? And can you tell by the color when they're no longer of value? The art of drying herbs. And I just want to say to our listening audience, all you herbalists, I am a member of a herb society, and we meet and we discuss the various types of herbs, their properties, their benefits, and maybe I will share in another video about the benefits of having a herb garden, which can be your own personal medicine cabinet. All right, but pertaining to the question, how should one dry herbs? Think in this term: all herbs can be dried, but not all of them are worth it. Parsley, chives, to name a couple of the popular ones that are widely marketed in a dry form. Think about what you may have in your kitchen cabinet right now, cupboard. Tastes more or less like hay that way, but no matter how carefully they've been processed. Think about that. But then there's some other herbs, including basil. I have several basil containers. You got dill, thyme, rosemary, sage, and they come through very nicely as far as drying them. So I'm talking about the art of drying your herbs, and they can be useful in many different areas in your cooking and your preserving. So if you're not romantic, you can use a commercial what do you call it? A dehydrator. That's what I'm saying, a dehydrator. I'm outside on the Tropical Paradise patio, and the temperature is about 87 already, and it's going to reach 91 with the humidity about 96. So I'm trying to do this video real quick. But anyway, you can do some dehydrating with a commercial one. If you want the warm sense of accomplishment that accomplishes the low-tech approach, all you need is an open space or an attic with a screen window or some dark, dry, warm, but not hot area that gets plenty of air circulation. Most herbs have the strongest flavor right after they start to form flower buds. That's right, bolting. Right before that happens, they should be freshly picked, and preferably in the morning as soon as the dew has dried. Basil, however, is an exception. It's more flavorful at the end of the day. So if the herbs have long stems with sparsely foliage at the bottom, you can hang them in bunches and use rubber bands to loose bundles of 8 stems or so. Hang them in the chosen spot and keep checking. If the herbs have been tightly packed, leaves or flowers that might rot before they dry, strip them from the stem and spread them on a screen. Prop the screen on piles of books or bricks so air can circulate. no matter which way you dry them. The herbs are ready to store when they are brittle and should be removed from the drying area as soon as possible. Strip the leaves from the stem, but leave them whole. Store them in airtight glass jars in a cool, dark, dry place for up to a year. That's right. And so color is indeed a clue. A pale look, it presses pale taste. So think about that as you develop the art of drying herbs. I hope this has encouraged you to test on drying your herbs and that you can preserve them up to a year in your storage area. This is Dr. Hare on Ask the Gardener. If you have additional questions or comments, post them below. Like, share, follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, Gardening Adventures. Happy gardening.